Hey, welcome to A-Frame Daydream.
Ed and Mitzi here. Today, folks, we are going to talk about some of our electrical components that we take with us for camping.
All the pluggy thingies.
Yeah, pretty much all the plug-in things that we bring with us. May sound like overkill, but you never know.
Right?
You don't want to be stuck in that position. You get to a campground and you find out you
can't do that.
You can't get plugged in. So, first thing I'm going to start with is we got our surge protector. Now, the first one I'm going to show you is our primary one that we always use. It is the Power Watchdog by Hughes. Hopefully you can see that. This is the 30 amp version. And also you can lock it to the power pole with a chain or a lock on power poles. But anyways, this is our standard go-to surge protector. We use this everywhere we go, at every campground, no matter what. First thing we always do when we get there is we always make sure that 30 amp is turned off at the campground. We plug this in first. We turn it on. Green lights. We're good to go.
The power's good.
Then we'll turn off that breaker. We'll get plugged in with our short cord. Now, there could be that case. Our short cord that goes into the side of our camper is about 25 foot. So we've got also the Camco extension cord. We've not got just one, but we've got two. They're 25 footers.
Because you just never know. We have had to use both of them. So.
And combined together, that's about a total of 75 foot. Just to make it work for us. So, yeah, you don't ever want to cut yourself short.
And you always want to use the heavy duty. You don't want to go, don't want to try to plug into a 110 or something silly. Bad idea.
Yeah, we've seen people burn up extension cords.
Pretty silly things.
A coffee pot and maybe a portable heater, and you just didn't realize it. Oops. You're going to fry that 110. But anyways, yeah, use your heavy duties. Also, we've got the other one.
Came as a bonus, actually.
Yeah, this guy came as a little bonus. This is another surge protector. Same thing, it's a 30 amper. We've got this kind of off the marketplace. It came free though. How did it come free? We bought another 25 foot extension cord. That's what we were looking for, and then we got some bonus items. One of them is not a bonus item though. What item is that? Not a bonus item.
Not a bonus item?
Yep.
Oh, this would not be a bonus item. But
the other one.
This one?
Yep. That's our original.
Oh, this is ours. Okay.
Yes.
This is our Dogbone, which is 30 amp to 110.
Yep.
We use this at our house because we haven't run an actual 30 amp, but we don't ever run anything crazy at any given time when we're at our house. So this would work at a campground where their 30 amp is not working. They don't have 50 amp. Yep. So it's in the event you absolutely have to have it, don't leave home without it.
Yeah, don't leave home without it, because you could get to that campsite we have before where the 30 amp does not work.
But the 110 was fine.
And the 110 was fine.
We were already set up and weren't going power hungry anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. So just remember, don't be a power hog.
Yep. Also,
next, this was part of our bonus package as well, and this is kind of a sweet little deal. This is
another Dogbone.
50 down to 30. So if
you want to be that power hog, now you
this
can.
is the time you can. Because this is, this will take care of the opposite side of that spectrum when you don't have a 30 amp plug-in, but you do have a 50 amp. We camp at a lot of campsites that some of them have all three in one site.
Yes.
And that's actually really cool because then you plug in your camper to the 30 amp, and if you want to, you can maybe run lights off the 110, or we have run a coffee pot off the 110 just in the morning to get the morning jolt on.
Yeah.
Then last but not least, we have the El Cheapo. This should be a Dogbone, but isn't. So
Just your
there's
standard
literally not
110,
there's not any surge protection in this type of a unit.
nor these ones, nor these other ones.
But this gives you a little bit more control too.
Yeah, them are heavier duty.
Yeah, these
versus the little guys.
inexpensive. Yeah.
We have two of them. Actually,
Yeah.
that's what we're using for the camper right now, so we could pull our main Dogbone off.
Yeah. So we have another Dogbone. I think we had another one of these around somewhere, but we don't ever use it because that's like dead straight up emergency where we already have two other Dogbones. We've got the 50 Dogbone. 90% of the time that we go, or I'm going to say 99% of the time when we go, we're golden with just the direct connect straight from the camper. Once in a while we have to run the extensions. When we do, we have it. So it's good. It's good to have enough cord because not every campground they're not all created equally. You don't know exactly how you're going to be oriented unless you do a lot of hardcore research on your camp spots. Whenever we go to a campground, we make a point of at least looking at other sites that we might or might not want to camp at. There's a couple of sites that are great that we like to go camp at, but because of the length of the cable, you have to pay attention to stuff like that because it's when they put the post on the wrong side for your camper, well, that's kind of a problem.
Well, it may not be for...
It doesn't have to be.
Everybody's camper, but, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You got the travel trailers or some cords come out the back. That's great for them. Not great for us as A-frame owners. Ours comes off the side, that driver's side, right there by the water heater and refrigerator components and stuff. So, you just got to make do, But don't leave home. Don't get caught with your pants down. Last thing you want to do is find out you're going to have to run off battery for the night, and your fridge ain't going to last off a battery. I can tell you that. So,
yeah.
I mean, unless if you have a pretty darn good setup, and I'm not going to pay that. But anyways. But yeah, guys. And another thing, it's coming wintertime. We've got our regular tongue battery that we take in, which is an SLA battery. So we actually take that into our house. It's safe. It's like a regular battery backup. They use them everywhere in commercial businesses, so I should know. I'm an IT tech. But anyways, moving forward, we use a battery tender to go ahead and just maintain that battery. We've had the same battery since we got the camper. They gave us that battery. That was the same battery that they purchased 4 years before we bought it. So that thing's 6 years old. It's holding up pretty darn good.
It's doing well. I mean, and that's essentially, they did the same thing. They took it in, and the whole point is you don't want it to get cold. You don't want it to lose charge.
Yeah.
So your bottom line, best case scenario is store your whole camper somewhere heated upright and, go out and camp in it. But if you're in the situation we're in, you take the battery in the house, plug it into your battery tender, and call it good.
Yep. Good old Central Illinois. Speaking of Central Illinois, tomorrow is going to be a nice windy day. Speaking of nice windy days, your A-frame, never a good thing to be opening them doors and stuff like that, on windy days. But if you haven't gotten that chance, take a look at our high wind kit video, which is either there or there. I don't know, but it will direct you there. I can't remember what way to point, so it's that way.
The other one that you would want to check, which might be there or there, just to play with the same theme, is the curtains, because we put curtain rods in as your sidewall wind kit. So you basically have to, the outdoor wind kit is to keep the roof from popping open, and the indoor wind kit is to keep the walls from falling in. Yep. So it sounds like an awful lot of work, and in some cases it can be. It's the work is actually putting the dang things in the first time, and then it becomes just an easy habit.
I mean, it's just something you do when you go to the camp, you know. And for us, using the curtains when we had Pepper, that was the best benefit because she had her own private space. She could have it dark. She liked to sleep. She had her own room.
So, and we call this our 2-bedroom condo because once you close all the curtains, it looks like there's a kitchen in the middle and a bedroom on one side and a bedroom on the other side. So this is our 2-bedroom condo. And if you believe that, I could probably sell you this really cool bridge in Brooklyn.
But yes, the bars that we put up, we've seen other variations, you know. Whatever you got to do, I mean, we recommend any variation that you can use just to give that strength on the sidewalls, especially if you don't have a high wind kit. Like I said, watch that video. Good example how to modify your trailer to have a high wind kit. So, one other thing, we did say Pepper. Now, some of you may just have joined the channel and seen Dog Xena. If you haven't noticed, some of you longtime subscribers, on the trailer, the last trailer, on the beginning, Pepper's name was removed. And Xena's was put in. Now, Pepper's not going to be removed from every picture out of them that video.
No, she's gonna stay in the intro somehow.
Xena's going to start making her appearance in, but we got to get her out camping first, so that's going to be a while. So this winter, the intro, Xena's name's going to be in there, but you're still going to see Pepper. So we love both of them to death, and they're always. Since I've been camping with Mitzi, I've always been camping with dogs. We've enjoyed it. So, we can't wait to get out there this is next summer. This one's the third one because you camped with Blue, too. Blue, yep. And that was interesting. Yes. That was back in tent camping days. But yeah, moving fast forward, here we are, and we cannot wait to share them experiences with you guys. Once again, another quick thing is winter's coming. Winterization, we're all starting that process. Check the links above. Wherever that's going to take you will be to a winterization video. That was one that we did last year. And I actually think I'm going to watch it again. So I remember what I did.
Well, so you can remember where the valves are and stuff. Everything. Yes. It's not hard to do. Not a hard process. It just takes a minute.
Yeah. We use 2 gallons of antifreeze all the time for it. So get a chance, watch that video.
It doesn't need to be a lot. It just needs to be pumped through the system. Once you know that it's in the system, ta-da, pour the rest of it in your holding tank and you're done.
Yeah, just put some in the holding tank, get it through your lines, get it in the P-trap of your sink. You're ready to go. But speaking of good to go, I think we're going to wrap this up. Get on out of here.
Because we're good to go too.
Yes. So guys, check you later.
Have a good one.
See you out there camping next season for sure, but we are still going to be putting out videos. It'll be green screen behind us probably soon, but we can't tell you when because weather is still nice. We're just going to get winterized, but we're still going to leave the camper outside. Who knows? We may camp outside in the driveway.
Not like that's never happened before or anything, right?
Yep. All right.
So, ciao for now.
Ciao, lady.